Hello and welcome. It's Julie Cube and I'm here on the Sunshine Coast, Queensland, Australia, coming to you with some very yummy colours that I've mixed up for my week of painting. I certainly may not use them all in this one piece, but I'll be using them in this week's colours, that's for sure. I also intend to swipe with, this is a silicone draw liner. Trying to find my roll. It was an anti-slip liner that they use that you put in your drawers. It was $2 from my discount shop. So there's plenty on, there's really loads on there. So cut some of my previous roll up and I've swiped with it before and it gave a gorgeous job. So I'm going to attempt the swipe again. I've got a few pieces here. So it is easy because once you've used it, you can just put it in your bowl of soapy water and wash it. So it's a really good swipey tool, just like my soft plastic file dividers that I use. So I'm going to try that. I've got this 40 by 50 canvas and I think I'm going to do a split pour. So I think I may have, might go the light and dark blue, should I? Or should I go, actually I might really change it up and go the, this is my, I call it Berry Delicious. It's a custom colour of mine. It's really like a black cherry. And I make it up with a very dark red, add phthalo blue, and then a blob of black if you want it to go even darker. So it's a really dark cherry, black cherry kind of look, and it's really lovely and so versatile. I use it in lots of my work. Just trying to find my spatulas. I also love these little offset spatulas too because they're perfect for doing exactly what I'm doing now, spreading your paint around. You don't have to worry too much about the edges at this point in time, and you can certainly use your fingers to go over the edges. You don't have to try and do it with your tool. So I will show you what I mean is just use your fingers straight over the sides. So it's easy. And the sides get covered nice and evenly because you're using your fingers and you're rubbing the paint in nice and evenly. So there you go, that's a really nice, simple, quick way of coating your sides. So that looks almost black, doesn't it? But it is a very, very dark aubergine, black cherry, whatever colour you'd like to call it. It's a very dark colour. It usually dries off a bit lighter. So I'll pop that one back. And to really throw some colour into it now, I'm going to use this Fluoro Pink, which is a global colour. I have lots of nice custom colours. So that one's Fluoro Pink. So what better than the pink and the berry together? Should look pretty, probably nice for a young girl's room, not a baby I don't suppose, but a young girl's room it would pop. And lots of people have that colour with the deep cherry and pinks. There's a lot of pinky people out there that love their pinks. Oh, now look what I've done, silly daffodil. I've gone and it doesn't matter. I'm gonna, that obviously was meant to be like that, so I'm going to go with it. I will incorporate that into my particular design, I think. Why not? Why not? So my pouring medium recipe is in the drop down box underneath this video. I'm really going overboard now. Okay, I'm going to use my fingers again, which probably got some of that cherry on, but that's okay. over the edge. Just take your time, just relax and do it. Remember, it's your art room, your rules, your way. I'm going to use that. Actually, going to turn that around for a second so I can work on that bottom end. Well, it could be a top end or bottom end, whatever you choose it to be. I'm going to add, what I've got left here is some of that cherry, dark cherry in, it's just, this one is just mixed with Floetrol only. So I'm coming to the very last of it now. It's just a dark cherry and Floetrol. Just to create some laciness. So I'm going to try with the swipey, the silicone swipe. See how I go. Ooh. And just dab the colours out. Just the very tip of your silicone mat. Probably would have looked even nicer starting further down the canvas, but I didn't, so next time I could give that a go for sure. Just drop that in nice and gently. Yep, I like that, that's good. I'll just pop that straight in the soapy water. Pop that in my soapy water so it cleans up straight away. Just go over those very edges again. Getting into a right mess here because of that dark cherry, so much of it. Okie doke, now I'm going to, maybe I'll turn that around to there. But look at that lovely lacing in the pink. It's just set it off lovely, really nice. So I am going to, what can I give this that'll really make it pop? Okay, I'll put some of the red. I've got cool red and warm red here, so I might put a bit of both in. I'm going to nice and slow and do some wiggles through it. I did put in that Berry Delicious a little bit of the, oh, never mind, a little bit of the Iridescent Medium, which is this. I use the Iridescent Medium and it's nearly out. It gives it a sparkle. You can see the sparkle in the paint by just mixing a bit of the Iridescent Medium in there. So I'm going to add a bit of the, got the warm red, cool red. Do I or do I not want to add some blue? Why not? This is a cerulean blue. Cerulean, and then I will put a good dash of white in there so those colours stand out. Okay, lovely, lovely. And the other one thing I would like to do is, first of all, This is Amsterdam White mixed with Floetrol only, again. So I'm gonna use this as a bit more to swipe through this dark cherry. I'll use just drop it in that white on the very tip. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Wow. That's gorgeous. So just trying to wipe my tool off each time. Good. I'll try the other side. Ooh, 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 ooh. Just in the white I'm trying to, but has a mind of its own. That dark cherry certainly looks black, doesn't it? But it isn't. It's just very, very dark. Okay. Got some noisy birds outside today, which is always a nice sound, isn't it? To hear the birds. Wow. Okay. Well, some of this lacing, I'll bring you down to have a look in a minute at the closer sort of cells it's created. And now I'm going to use my heat wand. Where is it? Here we go. I'm going to use my heat wand to burst the air bubbles and dry the paint off a little bit. I'm going to try my balloon in that to see what I get. Let's move some stuff out of the way before I knock it all over. That's why I put the paint in those particular containers. So I'm going to you can give it a real good press, kiss it, and if the paint is the correct consistency, it won't go right down to your canvas and show your canvas. This could really do with drying off a little bit, so I will give it one kiss across the top, and then I may go and make myself a cup of coffee while this dries off a fair bit. So if you're having trouble with your balloon kissing, walk away from it and go and let your paint dry off a fair bit. See, that's taken it right down now to the dark cherry. Very delicious. I'm thinking that I need something bright in there to make it pop, like a yellow or something. But that's totally personal because I just love some bright colours in there. I'm just wiping my balloon off. I might just put a wiggle of the yellow in. Just felt it needed something more to lift it even further. I know it's got, and that's really pretty, really nice. I will now bring you down to have a look at those lace before I go any further. Just look at this lace that it's created. Absolutely gorgeous. You could do one whole painting in just the two colours, really. Completely do that lacy look for your background. I mean, look at those cells. So that's just the Amsterdam paint and Floetrol used to swipe. So you don't have to use any silicone if you don't want. You can use Floetrol to create lovely cells. Look at that. Gorgeous. And over here, they're not as, booming as the other side, but they're still really, really effective. So I I put a bit more of the yellow and the hot pink in there, and I'm just going to go away now and leave that for 20-25 minutes and come back till it's a slightly tacky, and I'm going to see what effect my balloon gives me doing it that way. I've done it before, I have done it before, but it's just an idea for people that struggle with getting the balloon effect in their paintwork. So I will be back. We're back. I haven't been able to leave it as long as I would have liked because my husband is going to start to mow the lawns, and I will be then for one thing out there doing something with him, and also competing against the noise unless I do a voiceover, which is easy enough, but I'm happy to. Wow, I like that. The only thing I may do is, after it's dried several hours, is just come back with my teeny tiny balloon, which is just a normal size balloon that I'll put a bit of water in to give it a bit of weight, and then you can push that, kiss it in the center, and it gives you a completely another dimension to your kisses. It really adds the detail that you think that it's, you know, somebody spent ages fine arting this painting, but it was with the humble balloon. So that's why anyone can do it. That's gorgeous. I'm actually going to leave that as that is. I like that. I'm happy with that. I don't know if you can see, I will bring you down in the photos to see the effects of those balloon kisses. Look at it, absolutely gorgeous. So your tools for those gorgeous kisses were just your balloon, your two balloons, one size, next size. You can use 3 or 4 size balloons and create a different look and a bit more detail with different size balloons. You can, oh, there's so much you can do with a balloon, so please have a go if you haven't. It is an easy art form for sure, but it looks so effective. So there you go, just the humble old balloon. Rightio, I hope that was of some entertainment for you guys and you enjoyed it. Until tomorrow, my lovely people, please take care. If you're feeling sad or lonely or a little bit down in the dumps, please don't suffer alone. Ring a friend, ring a family member, and if not, a helpline. Somebody is there to talk to you at all times. So please take care of your own health and your own mental health, because sometimes we're the only one that can help is ourselves. We've got to help ourselves. Alrighty. Until tomorrow, I say bye for now.